Anomalies are what make the zone special. These strange and unexplained phenomena are fascinating and generate many emotions in the heart of stalkers. In one hand, they are feared and avoided for being extremely dangerous. On the other hand, they are sought and coveted for giving birth to the amazing artifacts. But have you ever wondered just how many anomalies are out there? Because I sure did. Hello stalkers and welcome to the Anomalous Dugout. In this video we will locate and count every anomaly from Call of Pripyat. Without further ado, let's get started in the first area, Zaton. At the dredge station, you'll find a large concentration of gravitational anomalies composed of 17 springboards. Up on the hill is the burnt farm, whose broken buildings are filled with scorching air and burner anomalies. I could count 38 of them. Moreover, near the cliff is a unique invisible teleporter anomaly leading to the otherwise inaccessible plateau. Underneath the hill are some caves also filled with anomalies. Here you will find 2 rare comets, 12 chemical anomalies called gas, and 5 vortexes. The nearby swamp is also home to a large number of anomalies, including 28 gases, along with chemically contaminated air, 8 vortexes, and 15 springboards. Notice how the ground and water are raised below the vortexes and downed below the springboards. Further north, the boiler anomaly features large cracks in the ground filled with hot water and contains a total of 15 special burners, which are made of steam instead of flames. At the Preobrazhensky Bridge, we come across a lone burnt fuzz hanging from a pipeline, and 14 vortexes somewhat blocking the path across the bridge. The S.T.A.L.K.E.R anomaly is composed of a large cut in the ground, completely filled by a psi field generated by a large psi column anomaly up above. The S.T.A.L.K.E.R also features 2 electro anomalies. The circus anomaly is basically a large crater in which 2 comets are circling. At the center, a concentration of 9 burners surround a lone whirligig located far above the ground. Another whirligig and its effects on the terrain are seen at the Claw anomaly, along with 1 vortex and 5 springboards. The oak pine is a prime example of vegetation that was affected by chemical anomalies. Under the mutated tree shape, 23 gas anomalies await. Lastly, we have the iron forest anomaly, essentially a field of electrical anomalies in a place where a lot of current used to converge. Here I was able to count 17 electro anomalies. In total, Zaton is home to 37 springboards, 2 whirligigs, 28 vortexes, 19 electros, 62 burners including 15 steamers, 63 gases, 1 burnt fuzz, 4 comets, a teleporter and a large psi column. Moving on to the area around Jupiter. At the quarry there's a lone gas anomaly within the excavator's cabin. On ground level, a large number of gases is found, all covered in toxic fumes. I could count 35 of such anomalies, accompanied by a single whirligig. While climbing on the roof of the concrete factory, you'll come across 2 electros. 1 more is located inside the building, along with a burner and 8 burnt fuzzes that restrict access to the different rooms. Underneath the factory, the tunnel contains 3 gas anomalies. Not far from there, the Plavny anomaly is basically a pool of water and toxic gas, with a total of 20 gas anomalies. At the cooling tower, by using the Svarog detector, you'll be able to trigger a rare space anomaly. Inside the tunnel northwest of the map, one can find 4 burnt fusses, 5 electrodes, and a moving Tesla anomaly. The ash heap is a concentration of thermal anomalies within a graveyard. I was able to count 28 burners. One of the train carts near Yanov station contains a Tesla anomaly as well as 6 burnt fusses. Within the Volkov AA complex, 4 chemical fruit punches are seen below the floor grates. 3 burnt fusses are also present in the basement. The former parking lot is now a dangerous field of electrical anomalies. Indeed, 25 electrodes are concentrated around the transformer tower. Another example of mutated vegetation, the anomalous grove contains 8 gas anomalies and is covered in toxic substances. The tunnel to the south is home to 3 burnt fusses hanging from the ceiling. A gigantic crack on the road, the bitumen anomaly combines thermal and gravitational hazards, with its mix of 6 burners and 6 vortexes. A pool of chemical anomalies near the Jupiter factory took the name of Concrete Bath. It features heavily polluted water in which 18 gas anomalies are layered. At the Jupiter factory, inside the attic of one of the hangars, you'll find 5 burnt fusses and 14 electroanomalies. Then, the administrative buildings to the north of the complex contain 7 more burnt fusses and 2 gas anomalies. Going further in the factory, 3 more gas anomalies are located underneath the metallic structure, and 2 additional burnt fusses lay still in one of the buildings to the south. Inside the main building, 2 last burnt fusses can be encountered. Last but not least, the legendary Oasis anomaly is located underneath the ventilation complex. It is composed of a puzzle section with some sort of space anomaly, and the oasis itself with a pool of healing water. In total, the area around Jupiter is filled with 1 whirligig, 6 vortexes, 47 electrodes, 35 burners, 4 fruit punches, 90 gases, 40 burnt fusses, 2 Teslas, a space anomaly, and the legendary Oasis. Next, we go down into the Pripyat 1 underpass. Blocking the road tunnel is a total of 10 whirligig anomalies. At the train station, 3 vortex anomalies near the entrance of the control room. In one of the corridors, 4 gas anomalies. Here's the ghost city, Pripyat. In the halls of one of the apartment complexes, we find 2 burnt fusses. The volcano anomaly features a concentration of 14 burner anomalies. It also has 3 unique fireballs that I like to call bouncing comets. Within the basement of the department store, there are 10 fruit punch anomalies as well as 1 comet. The school has a largely damaged section in which we locate 1 springboard and 1 whirligig. On the rooftop of the Jubilei Center, a fairly large concentration of 16 electroanomalies. Then we have the vine anomaly, with a gigantic anomalous plant growing between buildings. At the bottom you'll find 9 gas anomalies, and on the vine itself a unique moving chemical anomaly. Inside the service center, 13 electrical anomalies are scattered. In total, Pripyat features 1 springboard, 1 whirligig, 29 electrodes, 14 burners, 10 fruit punches, 9 gases, 2 burnt fusses, 1 moving chemical anomaly, and 4 comets, including 3 bouncing ones. Our last location to check out is Laboratory X8. In a corridor near the entrance, a Tesla anomaly. Then 4 gas anomalies, respectively located in the armory, the hall underneath the entrance, the elevator room on the bottom floor, and the secret bureau room. Also 2 fruit punch anomalies under the floor grates of one of the corridors. Lastly, 3 springboards, respectively found in a blocked hallway, in the corner of the flooded room, and near the tanks. Well, I guess we are done. Let's take a look at the final results. All combined, the locations from Call of Pripyat contain 543 anomalies, 41 springboards, 14 whirligigs, 37 vortexes, 95 electrodes, 111 burners including 15 steam boilers, 170 gases, 16 fruit punches, 43 burnt fusses, 1 teleporter, 1 giant psi column, 8 comets including 3 bouncing ones, 3 Teslas, 1 moving chemical anomaly, 1 space bubble, and the Oasis. Or at least that's what I was able to count. Did you expect such numbers? Make sure to tell me your thoughts in the comments below. I hope you found this investigation interesting. Thanks for watching, and S.T.A.L.K.E.R, see you in the next video.